Ever since becoming the chief content officer, Triple H has brought back many former talents who were previously mistreated. The game has provided opportunities for talents such as Braun Strowman to demonstrate their abilities once again, a trend that has become frequent following the conclusion of the Vince McMahon era. Here are 3 more stars who Triple H should give one more chance in WWE. 3. Triple H should bring back Lars Sullivan. Indiana. His initial stint in WWE, Lars Sullivan was portrayed as a dominant villain, eventually making his way all the way to the main roster. However, his transition to the main roster was rocky due to various controversies and personal problems, resulting in his eventual release. The controversial star has not wrestled anywhere since he left WWE. Given his remarkable physical stature and evident skill, it would be prudent for Triple H to consider reinstating him for another opportunity, especially considering that numerous individuals with controversial histories have been rehired in the past. 2. Zack Ryder. Now known as Matt Cardona, Ryder gained popularity during his stint in WWE when his YouTube series became a hit, but unfortunately, the creative team overlooked him towards the end of his tenure. He was eventually released by the Stamford-based promotion in 2020. After that, he went on to work with various independent promotions, earning him a stellar reputation. He's got the appearance and skills to tackle any role Triple H throws at him. However, the main uncertainty lies in whether he even desires to make a comeback. He recently shared his thoughts on whether he's interested in performing in a major promotion like WWE once more. In an interview with Chris Van Vliet, the former WWE star said, "I certainly don't want to end my career in a high school gym, in a bar. I want to end it in an arena, whether that be WWE, AEW, something else starts up. That's the goal," he said. "But I'm also making more money, and the most important part, I'm the happiest I've ever been. Most creatively fulfilled I've ever been. But I'd be lying if I said, if my phone rang and is a 203, which is Stamford, Connecticut, of course, I would pick it up." H/T Wrestling Inc. won Fandango back in 2012. Fandango got everyone excited when WWE showcased teasers for his grand entrance. He was portrayed as a dancer, which, on the surface, seemed like a gimmick that wouldn't last long. Even though the creative team didn't put in much effort, he still managed to execute the gimmick quite well and gained recognition until his release in 2021. The former WWE star is currently going by the name Dirty Dango in TNA. Triple H might want to think about rehiring him. He's got a lot of skills in the ring and has shown he can be a top-notch talent when the situation calls for it. Bringing him back to WWE would not only be advantageous for the company, but it would also provide an opportunity for him to mentor and guide the younger talents. Additionally, his presence would ensure a reliable and consistent performer within the organization. ### controversial star to return to WWE after 3 years. The story of CM Punk's comeback. The world of professional wrestling is one that thrives on drama, both inside and outside the ring. No storyline, however, seems to compare to the real-life saga of CM Punk. His unexpected departure from WWE in 2014 left fans heartbroken and sparked endless speculation about his future. Despite his subsequent ventures into MMA and wrestling promotions like AEW, the rumor mill has never ceased to churn with talk of his potential return to WWE. As of now, those rumors are becoming reality. CM Punk is set to make a highly anticipated comeback to WWE after a 3-year absence. CM Punk's exit from WWE was as dramatic as any storyline the company could script. Frustrated with the creative direction and his own health issues, Punk walked out on the company, a decision that culminated in a public and acrimonious split. His grievances ranged from being overworked and underappreciated to more severe allegations concerning the company's medical practices. The departure was ugly, marked by lawsuits and public feuds, particularly with WWE's top brass. Now, as whispers of his return grow louder, fans and pundits alike are divided. Some welcome him back with open arms, while others are skeptical of how his return will play out in the long term. But one thing is certain, CM Punk's return is poised to shake up WWE in a significant way. His return is not just about unfinished business, it's about reigniting the passion of fans who have longed to see the best in the world back where they believe he belongs. ############################################################################################################################################################################################################################################################################################################################################################################################### of WWE's creative direction, faces the challenge of balancing new talent with the potential resurgence of overlooked or underutilized wrestlers. Here are 3 wrestlers who, like CM Punk, deserve a second chance to shine in WWE. #####1 Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's initial run in WWE was marked by flashes of brilliance, but it was consistently marred by injuries and questionable booking decisions. Known for his fierce in-ring style and compelling promos, Joe brought a sense of legitimacy to WWE's roster. Despite winning the NXT Championship twice and having memorable feuds with the likes of Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles, Joe never quite reached the main event status his talent deserved on the main roster. Since his release, Joe has proven his worth in various capacities, including commentary and sporadic in-ring appearances in other promotions. With Triple H at the helm, who has always had a keen eye for talent and an appreciation for Joe's skill set, a return could see Joe finally getting the sustained main event push he deserves. A revitalized Samoa Joe could bring a much-needed edge to WWE's programming, potentially even mentoring younger talents in the process. ####2 Aleister Black. Malachi Black. Aleister Black's time in WWE was a roller coaster. From his dominant NXT Championship reign to his mysterious and enigmatic main roster character, Black showed he had the potential to be a top star. However, inconsistent booking and unexplained absences left fans frustrated and Black's potential unfulfilled. His eventual release was a shock, given his unique look, in-ring prowess, and strong fan following. Rebranded as Malachi Black, he has since found success in AEW, reminding fans of the intensity and creativity he can bring to a character. With Triple H now steering WWE's creative direction, there's a perfect opportunity to reintroduce Aleister Black with a clear and compelling storyline. His dark, brooding persona could fill a void in WWE's roster, providing a fresh and intriguing character that can engage both new and longtime fans. ####3 Ember Moon. Athena. Ember Moon's WWE tenure was a story of unfulfilled potential. Despite being one of the most athletic and charismatic female wrestlers, she struggled to find a consistent place on the main roster. Her time in NXT showcased her capabilities, particularly her reign as NXT Women's Champion, where she delivered memorable matches and connected with the audience. Now performing as Athena, she has demonstrated her resilience and adaptability in other promotions. A return to WWE under Triple H's leadership could see Ember Moon finally receive the push she deserves. Her unique in-ring style and persona could invigorate the women's division, providing fresh matchups and storylines. Given the right build and opportunity, she could become a cornerstone of WWE's female roster. ###The impact of second chances. Triple H's tenure as the creative head of WWE marks a new era, one that recognizes the value of second chances. Wrestling is a business built on reinvention and redemption, and the return of stars like CM Punk, coupled with the reintroduction of underutilized talents like Samoa Joe, Aleister Black, and Ember Moon, could bring a much-needed boost to WWE's programming. CM Punk's return, in particular, is emblematic of this new direction. It's a testament to the evolving nature of the wrestling industry, where past grievances can be set aside for the greater good of the business and the fans. His return could pave the way for a more open and forgiving industry, one that values the contributions of its performers and is willing to rectify past mistakes. By giving these talented wrestlers a second chance, WWE can rejuvenate its roster, create compelling storylines, and ultimately deliver the exciting and unpredictable content that fans crave. Triple H's leadership promises to usher in a period of innovation and growth, one where both new and returning stars can shine brightly. As the wrestling world watches closely, the potential for a thrilling new chapter in WWE history is on the horizon.